Welcome back to the group chat.
Nathan Marshall with the Crusaders. Yep. Scott Robinson. Yep. Scott Robinson.
Close. Rep straight off.
Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva.
Welcome back to the group chat for another episode Tuesday, and we're going to get right into this review of the weekend with some of the news headliners of the week. And now it's a big golfing week because the Ryder Cup's coming up this weekend. Europe versus USA, plenty going on. But on the DP World Tour, Minwoo Lee, an English player by the name of Dan Bradbury, and our very own Ryan Fox became Guinness World Record holders. I didn't tell you why, did I?
True, no.
So what they did was they actually took the record off Rory McIlroy. And when I read it, I thought, how the fuck have they done this? And it's completing the most par threes in 3 minutes. If you could guess how many par threes in 3 minutes they completed, what would your best guess be?
Three.
Actually, let me tell you how they did it first. Because
Three par threes.
How many par threes they completed in 3 minutes?
No, three. Three par threes in 3 minutes?
No, that's not a bad guess. Now I'm going to tell you how they did it and then have another guess. So this Dan Bradbury was hitting the tee shot. So he was on the tee box. Minwoo Lee was around the green, chipping it close.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ryan Fox was there to putt it in. Now they did the same par three every time. So tee off, Minwoo Lee chips it, he's already there, chips it close, Ryan Fox putts it in. Already waiting there.
Yeah.
And then they redo the same hole. So they don't have to move anywhere.
Ah,
Now how many do you think they did in 3 minutes?
2 minutes and 27 seconds.
They completed 10. They did it 10 times in 3 minutes.
Gee.
That is
quick. 3
quick.
minutes, though.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So how many did they complete?
In 3.
In 3
I
minutes.
see.
Yes.
10.
10 times they hold out. Tee shot, chip, putt. Next. Tee shot, chip, putt.
Damn.
10 in 3 minutes. So new Guinness World Record holders. Not
They
bad.
have a Guinness person.
They did. They did have a Guinness person there. They must have paid some money to get them there.
Indeed.
Next one for you.
That's
Callum
amazing.
McCow, All Whites forward. He's over playing in the Danish Football League.
No, it is Danish.
Yes, and he was playing for Silkeborg, I want to say, against FC Copenhagen. And he scored not only his first professional hat-trick, but he completed the perfect hat-trick as well.
Yeah.
First one with his left foot, next one with his right foot,
Last one with the head.
last one nodding it in with the head. So that's very impressive.
Saw it, actually.
You did?
Yeah. Saw the footage of it.
Good finishes?
Very clean. Very clean. But what the keeper was doing with that second goal, I'll never know.
He was left all alone,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
On that when he scored with his right foot for the second goal.
Yeah, tapped it in.
Yeah.
That's because the keeper was down the edge of his box trying to, I don't even know, play it out and trying to step over and wrong-footed the attack. Lost position. Free tapping.
And then the header to knock it in, which is great signs because there's one of your favourite times of the year, another international break coming up in 2 weeks' time, and the All Whites have Norway and Poland, I think, in some international friendlies. What might be Norway and Sweden or something like that. So they got two big games. Callum McCow will be in that squad, finding some form.
There's never enough international breaks. Say that.
3-3 draw.
Might as well not have it.
I was reading something this morning on the Premier League, and I was like, if we can keep the teams going this way for another 2 weeks before the international break. And I was thinking, what the hell? It's been a week since the last one. That's honestly a joke. But anyway, third news headliner. Do you want to take this one? It piques your interest.
Oh, it does. The Curry Cup. The Greek was winning for the first time since 1970.
Yeah.
Alice Park, too, of all places.
Was it sold out? Packed out Alice Park?
Not for a Curry Cup.
Damn.
And also not when it's Lions v Griquas. Those aren't two people or two teams normally in the finals there, but also Ellis Park is in a very sketchy area of Joburg, so whatever. But 55 years of waiting, and they got it done. Lions are in front, I think, 25-24. We're looking at like 81 minutes into the game. The game's done. all Lions need to do is turn over the ball, and they do. And the celebration's starting, much akin to the Raiders v Broncos game.
Yeah.
Oh dear, but what happened? Lions thought they'd won it, they'd wrapped it up.
Has the final whistle gone at this stage?
Final whistle was blown.
Really?
No, for the turnover.
Oh, okay.
And you think the final whistle was blown. But 1 second, just before the turnover, there is a penalty. The number 5 very cynically slaps it out of a player offloading it after a tackle, which causes the halfback to look like it was a knock-on. It wasn't. They turn over the ball. Number 5 actually slapped the ball while it was being passed, which was cynical. That's a turnover. Whitehead slots the penalty. Griquas win 27-25. Lions fans, hands on their head. They've done a Raiders. Celebrated too early, and you've just lost the Curry Cup.
Oh, not celebrating too early, man.
It's massive.
So are we happy for them to win, or you would have liked to see the Lions win?
Nah, stoked for them. Stoked for the Griquas. 55 years. I don't know when last they were in the final either.
True.
For the first time since 1917 to do it. And it was a close game the whole way through. There wasn't a clear favourite. It was nail-biting stuff the whole game. Not many points in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. I honestly just reminded me of the Raiders game.
Well, yeah. So what? The turnover came from a knock-on from the halfback? Was that what the initial turnover was?
Nah, so it was a slap down, and then Griquas had to dispose of the ball.
Yeah.
They shifted it across that next tackle.
Oh, and they got
turnover.
Yeah, okay.
They got pulled back because it was slapped down.
Yeah. You can't slap it down. That is cynical stuff.
That's not even. It wasn't even an attempted interception. He just couldn't. He came over the ruck and he just fully whacked it.
Just a meathead moment, that isn't it?
It is.
Oh, yeah, and at the wrong
the ref
time.
just saw he slapped the halfback's hand rather than the ball, but it was just clear. The ball was free, and he just went bing.
Yeah. No, you can't be doing that.
He's cost his team big time.
Yeah, I wonder what he's feeling like in the locker room after.
He just won the game.
Yeah,
hold it back for your
thing is though, if that turnover comes 3 or 4 phases later, it probably doesn't get called back for the penalty, does it?
It's literally that play.
That is very poor timing. Unfortunate for them. Curry Cup.
Final, though, exactly what you want.
Oh, 100%. Curry Cup's like the NPC, right? Here?
Yep.
Same sort of vibe.
NPC,
yeah. Damn. Do you know off the top of your head what those 2 teams you'd compare them to in the New Zealand NPC?
Lions are up there. They're probably maybe a Lions.
Oh yeah,
Wellington Lions. Not quite a Canterbury, but they are generally
up there. Tasman,
pretty good. Yeah, Griquas are more they're usually outsiders. I don't know how good they've been the last 2 seasons, but back in the day, they weren't the greatest, and there's a reason they haven't won for
55 years. 1970, the last time they held it up.
Maybe something like
Otago?
Maybe something like an Otago. Funnily enough, obviously Otago just winning as well. Ran fairly shield, but yeah, I'll just go with Otago. Can't think of the top.
Fair enough. We'll get to the NPC and Otago's triumphs shortly, but I guess we've got to start with the NRL. Big week of finals again. Sharks getting the job done over the Raiders. Do the Sharks have what it takes? Do they really do? Or was it just a case of the Raiders being too spent after that loss against the Broncos, after what was 100 minutes of rugby league, 2 heartbreaks? The Sharks just took advantage of that? Or do they actually have what it takes to take out the grand final? We'll get to the grand final firstly and then take it out.
Short answer, no, but the Sharks always seem to have a way of winning when they shouldn't be. But yeah, probably the Raiders just a bit fatigued after that last game against the Broncos.
Yeah. So they blew them out of the water, really, the Sharks?
Yeah, 32-12. 2 massive scores, and then Panthers 46-26 over the Dogs. I mean, I didn't bet on the Raiders this time. I didn't touch them. And Sharks still won, so it's not my fault. Sharks just win somehow.
Yeah.
They just pull it out.
So you're going to be backing the Storm this weekend? You're going to put some money on the Sharks? Because it seems to be wherever you put your money,
Well, no,
the Sharks
this is
come
the thing,
out.
because they didn't. So therefore, Storm $1.42, Sharks $2.90.
Yeah.
I just can't see the Sharks winning against Melbourne in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they will.
I feel like the narrative around the Sharks has been their inconsistencies all season long, and it's whether because you can come out and the Sharks team,
those games.
yeah, like that. They're capable of beating the Raiders like they did.
Mm-hmm.
It's just whether or not they turn up and actually do it, because you can't trust what team's going to run out and how they actually play.
Yeah.
If they can play like they did against the Raiders again.
You bet a resurgent Rooster side as well. That's in form. You bet the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That had a dip in form towards the end of the season, as we know.
So maybe they're starting to find some consistencies at the right time.
Maybe. But, I mean, last time they played the Storm, they got pumped 30 points to 6, and it was in Melbourne.
What is the line for this week?
So, 8.5, 7.5, 7.5.
I feel like I wouldn't even back the Sharks to cover the line. What you'd be doing, I think you'd back the Sharks to win, or Melbourne to cover the line would be your two things. Looking at it that way. So short answer, no. We'll move on then. Panthers. They're looking scary in pursuit of their 5-peat, or like you said it, was it Doggy Doo Doo?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of Doggy Doo Doo. As good as, Panthers are insane. They've really sort of started to mould, and their attack is absolutely terrifying at this point in time. But at the same time, the Bulldogs' defence was horrendous. The missed tackles, 40-odd missed tackles in a first half? That's unacceptable.
What was that first half score? Because that was a joke. The game was done at half time, right?
Was it already like 30 points to 8?
Yeah.
30 points to 6?
Half time, 36-8.
Yeah.
The only positive being that the Bulldogs scored first with a Burden penalty, and then took it to 12-8 in the 18th minute.
Yeah, it was.
And then after that, it went Cleary, To'o, Henry, Papali'i. He had scored. Paul Alamotti. I was thinking, because he scored 3, right?
Alamotti and Bizza, 5 tries combined.
That is crazy.
8 tries for the Panthers, 12 tries in the finals. The missed tackles were just horrific.
Yeah.
Possession, fairly even. It's honestly just the completion rate. They let the Dogs down, and their tackles, they let the Dogs down. And Kiraz jamming in and letting Bizza get over twice very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go down to the other wing. There's Alamotti scoring 3 as well. I don't know what happened to the edges. It was a bad game for the Dogs, without a doubt. On the flip side, I think Panthers were just very good as well. Same day.
Were they that bad because of how good the Panthers were? Like, they were just clinical, and like you're saying, coming off the edges, and Kiraz jamming in off the edge. Is he forced to do that?
No,
because of okay.
Jerry is there. There's no reason to jam in like that, and he did it twice. He was trying to do the Blaze Talangi hit on the Matt Burden sort of turnover.
Yeah. And
it flopped twice. You got to trust your inside man. That's always my opinion on these things. And Jerry was right there. Jerry can make the tackle. You've decided to jam in. It's a free try.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. But yeah, Panthers clinical. And on the flip side, great on defense too. So
now they got to face the Broncos, who've had a week off as well. That's going to be a good game. Panthers Broncos. What game would you rather watch? Panthers Broncos or the Storm Sharks?
Panthers Broncos.
Nice. And then
This is the thing. The Sharks.
The Sharks could really turn up and actually
even start. I don't find the Sharks enjoyable. They're not a fun team to watch. They were at the start of the season. Not so much these days. I just don't. And then they have these moments when they just switch off in defense. I feel like if you do that against the Storm, you're going to get punished. At Panthers Bulldogs, it's 2 teams that are both in great form.
Yeah.
Good on defense, lethal on attack, so much pace. That is like the exciting game.
Yeah.
But who knows?
hopefully, I'm really hoping a week off for the Broncos doesn't halt any momentum they'd bought, and hopefully they just come out firing. Surely there's enough motivation in there for the Bronx to beat the Panthers to stop them having a sniff at a 5-beat. Every single club in the NRL should be gearing themselves up to stop the Panthers having a 5-beat. And you're now here in a preliminary final. Broncos home game as well. That's the Sunday night one?
Broncos Panthers, yep.
Yeah, Sunday night. You beauty. That's going to be electric. There's nothing else on Sunday to watch either, I don't think.
UFC Perth, brother. UFC Perth.
But in terms of at night time. Because what time will UFC Perth kick off?
I think the main count's 12.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. That's Sunday sorted.
Yeah.
Go out for some golf Sunday morning, provided the weather, because I think we've got 12 days straight of rain. UFC Perth starting at 12, into the Broncos Panthers. What time will that be? 6:05 kickoff, probably?
7:05.
7:05. Oh, I didn't factor in daylight saving.
No.
Dogs.
28th.
Yeah. Didn't factor that in. Oh, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah,
that's a massive Sunday. Anything else on the NRL?
What's the Women's World Cup sort of?
That must be midweek. Friday or Saturday morning for us?
3rd v 4th. New Zealand France is 11 on Saturday night, 4 a.m. Oh, that's rough.
Saturday morning, 4 a.m.
Sunday morning.
I will not be watching that, I don't think.
Canada, England.
It'll be a good game. Should we talk about that then?
Real.
So Black Ferns,
Yes.
slightly embarrassed by Canada.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you get up and watch it? I watched the second half of the game.
No, I didn't get up and watch it, but I watched the replay. Yeah, Canada, clinical.
Yeah.
Scored over 24.5 points.
Yeah, check. Thanks for coming.
And again, we talked about it. If you start like you started against Springboks, you're going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
And in that first half, they got destroyed.
Yeah, didn't
Did
they?
come back into the game? No.
Nah.
There was no way. It's Canada. Yeah, they're very good, very clinical. And similar scorelines too, 34-19, and then in the other semi, 35-17.
Yeah. So have you watched parts of that other semi, the England-France game?
Yep.
Okay. Talk me through that, because I've not seen any of it. Obviously, England are a class above.
Big forward pack. Very, very big forward pack.
The English
Strong
forward pack?
runners, yeah. And just their ball speed is great. Their handling's great. Much like Canada, to be fair.
Mhm.
Both just the offloads, the balls out wide, just lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Two very similar sides. So
It's going to be a matchup then, for
when you
sure.
look to that matchup, and I see Canada, $4?
Is that what they're paying?
Yeah.
You have a sniff at that,
Also,
surely.
England at home, and the line's only 8.5. You almost tip Canada to have a shot at it. Oh, now 340. 340.
Money's coming their way. People are thinking
Oh,
just like you, Phil, wanting
yeah,
to
they
back
could've
Canada
known.
here.
If any team in this competition, it's going to be Canada. It's the perfect final, in my opinion. The two best teams throughout the comp,
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Two evenly matched sides. So when I look at that 340, despite how good England are, it's not bad.
So I think the Black Ferns probably suffered a little bit through their injuries and not having their best 15 they could have started, but also the slow starts. The slow starts are a killer. Like in a knockout game in any sport, you find yourself behind early. You're almost expensing even more energy just to get yourselves back in the game. And then you got to go win it. Like, you just can't have a 20, 25-minute start like they did against South Africa, like they did against Canada. So I woke up and saw the score, and I was like, oh, God. Went and had a look at how it started, and that was the first thought. I was like, damn. And then I kind of switched off and switched it back on. They scored a try, and I was like, all right. It was a 3-score game at that point. Score a try, you're back in within 12. So then it's like, we need one more try, two more tries, one can be unconverted, and we've got a tight game here. We're back on. But it was also the unforced errors. Yeah. The penalty count against the Black Ferns was outrageous. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but in the second half that I was watching it, honestly, any time they got going, penalty, we're going to come back. Canada ball. Canada, they can relieve pressure, kick for touch, line out in Black Ferns territory. And that was just the way it went. And then as soon as they started more and more penalties racking up, Canada were just able to pile on the points in the second half and just keep it out at arm's length.
Yeah.
Didn't let the Black Ferns back in it, which I think is more on the Black Ferns, unfortunately. They probably...
10-6 in terms of penalties. Canada very dominant in the line-outs, 14 total.
Yeah.
Their mauls were great.
Was it only 10-6 in the penalty count? It felt like it could have been 20, honestly.
Yeah, probably a lot in it.
In a condensed space of time, yeah. I reckon from that, 55-minute mark, maybe even the 50-minute mark to about the 70, you're probably getting 6 penalties in there. And
it's not like you can underestimate Canada either. You knew they were a good side coming into it. You've already played them earlier in the year where you drew. You knew you had to start well. It just wasn't clicking. Well, Canada were just better.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just what it is.
I'll tell you who didn't start well. We're going to move to the NPC. Otago did not start well against Canterbury. The unbeaten Canterbury with the shield, but then they come out on top. What was the final score there? Do you have it?
37-34, was it?
Yeah, 37-34. Otago claiming the shield. First time they have it in their graph since 2020.
Yeah, 36. Sorry.
You've got another stat for us too.
Do I?
First time beating Canterbury for the shield.
Like 77 years. Yeah. I do have a stat. 24-14, leading at the break. Cantabs, Otago, the yellow card in the second half. And they still pull it out. That flanker, Lucas Casey, oh my goodness. Insane turn of pace, the line breaks he had, snapping ankles of the Cantabs back line. Otago, even with the yellow card in the 60th minute.
Yeah. Able to hold on.
Crazy work, man. I mean, I think it was, what was it? 21-24 at one stage. Canterbury go out to 36-24, and you go, what has happened?
24-21, they got out to 36-21, yeah.
Yeah, and then Otago just pull it back. A lot of that's work to that flanker. Lucas Casey, man, he had a couple great runs, couple great tries.
Tell you what, the misconversion's killing Otago there. 36-21, and then you go and score to make it 36-26. Miss the conversion, followed by a yellow card. Go and score again. This is all in like a 5-minute period. 36-31, miss the conversion again, and then you go and score another try and convert it to win it. It's the 67th minute, so you don't know it's to win it at that stage. Yeah. But to hang on for, 13 minutes, a yellow card for half of that, against the unbeaten Canterbury side. We've talked for weeks who's going to beat this Canterbury side, and we did think it could be Otago or the Naki in round 10. Doesn't have to be the Naki anymore.
$4 Otago getting it done. Waikato also beating Tasman at $3.20. Northland getting a win at the death. North Harbour almost.
Oh, North Harbour. That's two on a donut.
It's tough. They really deserve to win that game, especially in the second half.
They did.
Ending with the yellow card. Northland out of it right until the end. That's a tough go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tasman don't want to play in Blenheim anymore. They just lose whenever they play at Lansdowne Park. They only be playing all their home games in Nelson or play away. What about that Southland-Wellington game? I can't believe I tipped Southland plus 14.5.
Yeah.
I would have thought, so this is my thought process going into it. The Lions have not been great. They have not been great at all.
But neither is Southland. They just got pumped by County this week, the week prior.
2 weeks in a row they'd been pumped. They got pumped by Canterbury and then they got pumped by Counties. And my thought process was, there's going to be some All Blacks come back in. Ruben Love, Peter Larkai, the lot, Kyle Preston back in.
But not 70 points.
Southlands are not going to want to get embarrassed 3 weeks in a row. I bet they didn't want to get embarrassed. It just so happens that they got even more embarrassed this week. 75 points. The line could have been plus 60.5 and I wouldn't have won. Actually, that's a lie. I would have won at plus 60.5. Plus 50.5. Yeah. What the heck? Did you watch that game at all?
No, I did not watch.
Ruben Love, clinical. Very good. What did he have? 2 tries or 3 try assists? Yeah. Very good. And I believe he was locking in that 15 jersey too. So
also, Auckland's getting demolished by the Counties as well. Almost 50 points put on them.
Yeah. Some big scores in the NPC this week.
Crazy results.
Massive scores. Auckland is just so confusing. They've got such a talented squad, but they're just young and they just can't string it together for periods of time. Bad Plenty also pumping the turbos.
It was like 37 at half time.
Yeah, let's see. It was
19 final whistle.
31-7 at half time. Quickly 36-7. Quickly 41-7. Oh my God. Bad Plenty.
On point.
Okay, so let's look at that table.
Steamers. Steaming through.
Canterbury at the top with 7 wins. Otago second with the Shield, 6 wins. Then you've got the Naki, Bay of Plenty, Hawke's Bay, Waikato, all with 5 wins to round out 4, 5, 6. I'll tell you what, the teams like Wellington, Northland, counties, they're all still in there with a sniff when you're getting 4 points for a win. I don't know if that 7, 8 spot is locked down at all. Tasman could fall out of there very quickly.
Yeah.
Who have they got left? Tasman have South. Oh, okay, the other one. Tasman have Southland.
Even that third to 8th really is incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty tight stuff.
Tasman have Southland.
Yeah, that's just reminded me. Southland could end up with the Shield again here.
Well, after their recent performances.
So Otago would need to lose it to North Harbour, which you don't see that happening. And if Otago can beat North Harbour, they lock it up for the rest of the summer. If North Harbour win it, then they'll have to defend it in the last game of the season against the Stags.
It'd be hilarious if North Harbour win. Their first win of the season is against it.
The Shield holders in Otago.
Shield just got it the week before. Man, that Shield is bouncing around like nobody's business.
Yeah, so what I think I was reading this morning, 5 teams it's been with this year, the most since
So good.
50 years ago or something, when it was Canterbury, North Canterbury, Auckland, North Auckland. Like, these teams are all competing for the Shield. And I think Otago was in there as well, actually. 5 teams in there. So we could have a 6th and potentially even a 7th team to hold the Shield.
Thank you, Otago, for taking it off Canterbury.
Yeah. Thank you, Otago. No rugby championship over the weekend. It is back, though. So no doubt we'll touch on that on Thursday.
It's a tough one. $1.20 and $1.12 for All Blacks in South Africa. It's tough stuff.
Eden Park for the All Blacks. Where is South Africa playing? In South Africa?
They're playing in Durban, Kings Park.
Oh, yeah. So at home.
Argentina 575, man. I think they're plus 18.5 favourites. I don't mind 18.5 for Argentina.
Is Rossi named his squad already?
I haven't seen it. No.
Fair enough. Right, we'll get on to the EPL then. Matchweek 5 in the books.
Whoa.
Winners and losers of the EPL. Do you have a couple winners and losers for us?
Sinners and grinners. Yeah, big loser, Sanchez. Cost his team big time with the red card. You're almost better to concede there and try and get one back with a full team. Not only down a player, but you forced 2 early changes. Then you had Palmer go off with the injury as well. It's 3 changes inside a half.
Yep.
Do you want me to continue?
Sure, yeah. Let's hear.
We have a loser/winner, which is Casemiro getting his 2nd yellow right on half time. 2 red cards in 1 half. Where was this at the derby? My God.
Yeah, hard.
But man, the only reason he's not just straight out loser is obviously because that 2nd yellow was as soft as cotton.
That was so soft, man.
Absolutely pathetic. Won the ball. It's a joke. And the second reason is, well, he scored in the 37th minute for us to go up 2-0. So, and 2 more winners. Martinelli.
Nice. I have Martinelli in there as well.
Great little chip over a very tall Donnarumma. Clutch draw. Clutch point.
Yep.
Against City. And then Sunderland. They also get the winning title not because they won, but they drew against Aston Villa with a red card. The red card it was bad. It didn't look great. I don't know if it's a red card.
I haven't seen it.
Manny Cash was being a grub as per usual.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I can't remember who it was, Sunderland player kicked out at him because he got hit late. And unfortunately, he got him close to the nuts.
Straight red, was it?
It was a straight red. And then Matty Cash goes on and scores a banger.
Yeah.
He does. But eventually 1-1. And also, Sunderland looked like the team that were going to score first, even with a player down. They had a header that hit the crossbar, and it was inches.
Yeah.
But they keep their unbeaten streak at home, which is massive. And they now sit in 7th in the Prem.
Yeah.
So that's a win in my books.
Absolutely. I have so on that Martinelli, I have him as a winner. Twice in a week he's done this now, coming off the bench and scoring. He had that goal and assist in the Champions League.
Nice little finish.
Oh, yeah. Eze, what a ball over top that is, by the way. And then class from Martinelli. Him running through the middle is nice. Him on the edge, we know exactly how that finishes up. Dribble, move. Oh, we'll take him on down the sideline. Oh, goal kick. Cool. Yeah. Running through the middle, he's got way more room to do whatever he needs to do. A classy touch to get it over Donnarumma, who did find himself in no man's land.
Unlike Sanchez, who was in red card land.
He was in red card land. I think he's having a massively positive impact off the bench, and this is a huge win for Martinelli.
I like Martinelli. It's been hard done by the year.
Yeah. The summer transfers bringing in Matchweek and Eze probably disheartens him a little bit, no doubt.
What did Gyökeres do that game?
Yes, I saw. Well, he's just been given the Ballon d'Or awards have come out. Mm-hmm. He was given best striker. He won that award. So let's see if he can channel his inner sporting and bring that back out, because we need it. Cries for Havertz have been coming back.
That guy already.
Yeah, I think that's from some delusional Gunner fans. But
cries for Martinelli. I guess if he's working off the bench, then you kind of keep that method, don't you?
I mean, yeah, I like him coming off the bench, a little bit of X factor, but he's making a very strong case to work his way back into that starting lineup.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's a cycle, though.
It is.
And I think to Martinelli, when he was peaking, well, I took notice of him, and it takes me a while to take notice of basketball players. It's him like coming off the bench, and he's just electric.
Yeah.
Same turn of pace, gets behind the defense, scores goals.
Yeah.
When he starts, just doesn't have that same impact. Maybe it's a physicality issue.
Yeah. Or it's like the fresh legs. He can come on and be energetic for 20, 25 minutes against defenders who have been running around for 60 already. Yeah. Got the tired legs, and he can take advantage of that fact.
Yeah.
The other one, Matchweek. I didn't have him in here as a winner, but he has been huge. He has looked like the biggest threat for Arsenal down that right-hand side, both in the Champions League and again. Every time he gets the ball at his feet, he looks like he wants to create something, which is what you want from your wingers. I could have had like winners and losers just from this Arsenal game. I think like Arteta is probably a loser from it. I think he needs to sort out what he's doing with our midfield. 3 defensive midfielders. I said, 2 weeks ago, that the attacking options have been firing. Yes, those defensive midfielders can score goals, but in big games like against City, we just need more attacking options. A loser could have been Pep Guardiola for starting up Harambe. I mean, one of the most attacking kind of managers in the Prem, parking the bus after 20 minutes and soaking up pressure for 70.
Yeah.
What are we doing? But I've got Ekitike in there as a winner. I was tossing up whether to put Isak in as a loser or Ekitike in as a winner. Not because of what Isak's done, because strictly for what Ekitike is doing.
Mm.
He is, again, would have been like Martinelli, a bit concerned with the summer transfers coming in. Ekitike signed for, what was it, 79 million? Mm. Then you bring in Isak as well. But he is doing everything. He's putting every single foot forward in the right way possible to keep that starting role.
Yes.
I think he is a massive winner on the weekend.
I'm a big fan of him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He shall stay in the fantasy forevermore because he often finds the back of the net.
Yeah.
How there isn't more hate for Wirtz at this point of time. If he was a United player, he would be blasted.
Yeah. What was he subbed off at? Subbed off at like the... Was it in the first half he got subbed off in? I don't know. It's an expensive sub, that's for sure. Pulling him off, and I want to say the first half.
I think he started. Didn't he start on the bench?
Oh, did he? Let's see.
And also, Chelsea. How is Chelsea not getting more flack too? I mean, they've had a very easy start to the Prem. Man United, of all teams, only set 1 point behind them.
Yeah.
You had also 100 goals for Bruno, which is cool for them. But then, what? We've played City, Arsenal, and Chelsea this season.
Mm-hmm.
And we sit 1 point behind Chelsea at 6.
And what, 3 behind Arsenal and City?
How would Chelsea not getting more flack for how average they've been?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I was going to put in Amorim as a win.
That is
I think
it was a big win and a much needed one.
A step in the right direction for Amorim. I think didn't play well. Didn't play too well on a day where everything went wrong for Chelsea. United are there to take advantage of it, and you have to do that if you want to win games. So fair play to him.
Red card.
Yes. I mean, what you have... Oh, yeah. So basically, if Casemiro stays on there, it's a near... I wouldn't say near perfect game for United, but you'd be fairly happy with... Yeah, exactly.
Cisco gets into great spots. I mean, his header was the reason Sanchez went off.
Mm-hmm.
Got the red card. Perfect header for Mbuemo, who was on goal.
Oh,
Needed him to score anyway.
didn't we need him to score? My goodness.
And then you've got Cisco getting into really good possessions, but the team just isn't linking up with him just yet.
Yeah.
Guys like Ahmad or Shaw, he's in the open, and they're not shifting the ball. Whereas Cisco on the other side, and he only had one half. He only played one half. If he sees a player in a better position, he threads the ball through. Yeah. 100% of the time.
Yeah.
It's just not that link yet from the other players to him. But when that happens, I think it could be very big.
If it happens.
If it happens, and hopefully it does, so then Man United can win 4 more in a row, and then that guy can cut his hair because it's getting rough.
Yeah, so that's a win for him. Have you seen it recently?
Yep.
How long is it? I haven't seen him come up on my For You page in the last couple of weeks, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
367 days or something stupid. What is it?
Afro must be out to about here now.
It's big. I would like to see it straightened, actually.
Yeah, so what he's doing, he can't cut his hair until United win 5 games in a row. And that's including all competitions, right? Not just Premier League.
I think it's just 5 in a row in general.
5 in a row, no draws. I mean, that's crazy. Guy's got unlimited content at this point. Day 1 of not cutting my hair. Day 400 of not cutting my hair.
It's a puffy cloud.
Have you got it there?
Yeah.
That's it?
Sheesh.
That is crazy.
Give him some roller skates.
Yeah, a little headband on at roller skates.
How about a little a beige black caps?
Oh, yeah, from the 80s, that kit. He would fit right in, actually. That's a good shout. I had my 2 losers in the end. I went for Unai Emery. Doesn't usually say a lot about his team, but he has blasted them, calling them lazy, not playing with their identity. I mean, Aston Villa are without a win in the first 5 games.
They are tanking big time.
Oh, I mean,
Grace, I've known.
Massively, and I don't know what Unai Emery can do. He's obviously very frustrated with how Aston Villa are playing. And you can't do it against a Sunderland team down to 10 men who were quite heavily tipped to not stay in the top 5 this year, who now find themselves in 7th, like you just said. I mean, come on. The only thing you can maybe say is, yeah, you're away from home. But, I mean, it's not good enough. And then the other one, Wolves, 3-1 loss, 2 leads, also at home. Oh, boy. So what, they go up 1-0. They then proceed to concede 3 in the space of 14 minutes and then get booed off at halftime.
Yeah.
That is a joke. I think the fans then they turned from the team to the owners and talking about you're selling the club or like now or you've sold all our team, now sell the club too. We want new owners. So it's getting leery over in Wolverhampton, that's for sure. So they were my 2 losers, Wolves and Unai Emery.
Okay.
I feel like you could get a massive list, but they were the biggest.
As well can be lumped in there.
Yeah.
Everyone but Jared Bowen. I won't have bad words said about Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen's doing his best and he's scoring still. So.
Got a little crush on Jared Bowen, eh?
I need to start backing him actually a little bit more. That left foot of his.
All right. Should we do I like it or love it? I've got no NFL in here actually. Chiefs get their first win of the season.
Jared Bowen should go to like Crystal Palace or something.
Yeah.
He needs to leave West Ham. The Keita as well. They should go somewhere.
And then that would be great for my early or pre-season prediction of West Ham getting relegated. That'd be huge.
They've also lost to Crystal Palace, which you said was going to be a snooze fest.
Yep.
2-1.
I did say it was going to be a snooze fest. What was the score? 2-1.
Yeah. Graham Potter.
Mateta, did he kick the flag? I'll see if he got a yellow card. Did he get a yellow card?
I think it's the flag.
He didn't get a yellow card. I'm guessing he hasn't kicked the flag. But yes, Graham Potter.
Iconic.
Ah,
How do you get rid of the flag kicking?
I'll tell you what's been a great punt recently is the over like 3.5, over 4.5, 5.5 total cards in games.
Apart from the
'cause-
Manchester Derby.
Apart from the derby, there has been lots of cards being handed out at the moment. Great new addition to the Premier League markets. Let's go. Like it or love it.
Oh, yes.
Liam Lawson
Oh, yes.
qualified third
Oh, yes.
in Baku, Azerbaijan Grand Prix, finished in fifth.
Crazy quality, too. My goodness.
Crazy qualifying.
Central.
Yeah. Did you, wow. Did you see any of the qualifying?
Watch the whole thing.
Bro, some of the turns, I always forget about Baku. Some of the turns, and
It's a very narrow track.
wow.
Yeah.
They're flying through those. Whoa, wow. Even into the pit lane, it's tight. Like, holy
Qualies were-
heck.
they got- I mean, we're like, oh, yeah, we'll watch the qualies before bedtime. Oh, my God, did that drag out? Went to bed at maybe like 1 a.m. or something. It just kept extending and it's a red flag.
Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Red flag. And everyone's just locking up on that one corner. And then,
Same corner, right? Was it like turn 8 or something?
yeah, then you see Piastri go and do the same thing straight away.
Yeah, in the race.
During the race. Yeah.
On a
Great for
weekend.
Lawson. Oh, and you know, a fifth place career best is fantastic.
Yeah.
Almost could have been fourth or third.
If not for the driver strategy, from the team strategy, sorry.
Yeah. Pit stop ahead of Antonelli or the likes. Because once he blocks in a position, he's great at holding it.
Yeah, so he's
Even
lots of
overtaking
comments
Tsunoda.
coming out.
Bye-bye, Tsunoda.
Bye. That was a great battle, fighting for the kind of F1 career there. But yes, Lawson coming out, he's very much being tipped as one of the best defensive drivers on the grid at the moment. And he's been copping a lot of hate recently.
Oh, yeah.
And then up to this week, everyone's like, wow, Lawson just defends like nobody's
Yeah.
business.
I mean, there was, that Top Gear episode where they're in these, they make these weird little janky cars in their little projects and they go on road trips. And I think it was like Clarkson, he's in a real, shitty, slow car. And he's like, oh, it's amazing, there's no traffic on this road. And then behind him, it's just 20 cars.
Yeah.
And they're saying that was Liam Lawson.
Yeah. I've seen someone make that exact clip into a meme. Have you seen that meme?
But that was the meme.
Yeah, have you got it as Lawson, as
video,
Clarkson? Yeah. That's crack up as. Wow, there's no traffic on these roads. It's amazing.
And it was funny because obviously you're saying the piss out of Lawson, but at the same time everyone's saying there's plenty of straight opportunities to try and overtake.
They all had DRS.
Lawson just didn't make a mistake and he defended very well.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Unbelievable. And after all of that, he's come out and said he's disappointed.
Probably because
He wanted a podium finish. I mean, Williams got on there with Sainz, giving it his smooth operator. And he goes, this is the first one in Williams. Let's go. Great result for them. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, love it.
Love it. I love it too. Dembele just been announced as the men's Ballon d'Or winner for the year. What do you think of that?
Yep.
I think he thoroughly deserves it.
Was it treble last year for PSG last season?
Yeah, I think it was. Champions League, whatever their league cups are.
Yeah, fair enough.
And La Liga. Yep. Obviously, it was between him and Yamal. I don't think you can give it to Yamal, unfortunately. So I'm glad that Dembele got it because there has been more than a few occasions where it feels like not the right person has won the Ballon d'Or. Now, in saying that, who, in your mind, is the best player to never win a Ballon d'Or?
Oh.
Because there are some big names out there that have not won.
Goals, 16 assists.
For
very nice.
Who's that
Dembele.
for? Oh yeah.
Very nice.
And he did. What was it? The most amount of goals in a Champions League season as well. Like he was just the man for PSG a season after Mbappe's gone to Real Madrid.
Really
So
stepped up. Well deserved. This could be a segment on its own. I think Andre Onana and Darwin Núñez probably. Anyway, I mean, to say the best player is really tough. I think there are a lot of unlucky, very good players.
You had me for a split second there, not gonna lie.
But for me, probably Iniesta or Lewandowski.
Wow, okay.
Lewandowski arguably won in 2020, the year they didn't have it.
Yep.
which is unbelievable. In a world of modern technology, you decided to not hold a Ballon d'Or because of external factors. What a joke. Everyone knows Lewandowski was going to win that year.
He should have, or maybe not should have won, but he was a very close contention when Benzema won it as well, didn't he?
Yeah. It was like 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
He was there or thereabouts. Yeah. But 2020 in particular. Anyway, Iniesta, probably the best overall player to never have won it.
Mm-hmm.
Came second to Messi in 2010, third in 2012. Named player of the tournament at the Euros in that 2012. Was man of the match in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Team of the year 6 times. Won 32 trophies in 16 years. 9 league titles. 4 Champions League. 131 caps for Spain. 33 goals. 13
A World
goals.
Cup as well in 2010.
World Cup. Scored the winner against Netherlands in that 2010 World Cup. And got an apology from France Football.
What for?
Never getting a Ballon d'Or.
Really?
Yep.
What?
And they were like, yeah, you should try really hard for the next World Cup and try and push for a Ballon d'Or. That's all we need to know, I think.
Wow.
Iniesta, man. I mean, that Barcelona team was just insane.
Yeah.
In fairness. And you had that 1 year with Messi, Iniesta, and then Xavi. I think they were all like top 3.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So I think he's probably the most unlucky because you just had Messi dominance.
Yeah. And if it wasn't Messi dominating, it was Ronaldo, unfortunately.
Exactly.
Fair. I had, there's big names. Like, you got Thierry Henry on there. There's Beckham. Mbappe arguably could have won it as well. I think he'll win one still.
Don't.
But I'm not going to say he's the best player to miss out because there are better players to have missed out than Mbappe. He's still got a lot to prove.
Iniesta's consistency.
The one for me that I would have loved to see it, and I don't know if he actually deserved to win one, but I think at his peak he probably could have been there or thereabouts. But it's Neymar. I would have loved to see Neymar have a Ballon d'Or. Maybe if
he's a big what if though.
Yeah, if he goes on,
also just player antics. He's a what
if. I always say it all the time, but it's the prince that never took the throne, essentially. Because he was playing, it was Ronaldo, Messi are the kings of world football, and then there was Neymar. And it was he never ascended to that next level that everyone thought he could be. But I just, I love Neymar as, a concept. What he does, his attitude towards the game. Maybe not the leaving Barcelona to go to PSG and all that sort of antics, but just how he played the game. I loved it. Watching Neymar at his peak. 2014 World Cup before he got injured. Even watching, his Los Santos highlights. He's the man. He's just the man. I would have loved to see him get a Ballon d'Or. So that's what I had down. Yeah. Brisbane Lions. AFL Grand Final against the Geelong Cats.
How do we go from Ballon d'Or to
the AFL Granny is this weekend. You like it or love it that the Lions are back in the AFL Grand Final?
I love it, especially off the back of last year's win over the Swans. Absolutely dominated them. Capitulation. The Geelong Cats. Meow Meows versus the Meow Meows. Brisbane Lions need to destroy this Cats team. I'm sick of them. They are absolutely horrific. I do not enjoy watching them.
Wow.
I do not enjoy their players.
Wow.
On the Brisbane Lions.
That is heartfelt.
And it's not really. I'm just trying to hype it up. And also because the Lions are paying $3 or something silly. Let me see.
Well, they're underdogs against Collingwood in the semi.
And they were underdogs against the Swans in the final last year. $2.55 over the Geelong Cats.
So you're going to be backing them again.
Cats can get lost.
Yeah.
Geelong.
Yeah, I feel because it's going to be an interesting one because it's obviously at the G, and then Geelong's a little bit out of Melbourne, and I don't think they're very well liked within Melbourne, the Geelong Cats. So, do they have a day off? Obviously, the final's on a Saturday. They take it. You know how Melbourne Cup comes around, they've got the day off in Victoria for Melbourne Cup.
They do.
Is it before or after the grand final?
I think it's after.
So it's either the Friday or the Monday they have off.
I think so.
That's crazy. It would be like if the Warriors win the grand final. New Zealand has the day off on Monday.
Yeah, they have one of the days off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive thing.
That's crazy. Yeah, I like it.
Scoring 100 points.
I just want it to be a good final because I think the thing with AFL is you can get blown out so quickly in the first 2 quarters and then the game's done.
Yeah.
Hard to come back
The worrying
from.
factor is in the qualies. Geelong did pump Brisbane 100 points to 74. So 112 technically.
Yeah, see, I want that to be a little bit tighter.
So let's have it tighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bit tighter.
even with the game last season, by halftime you're like,
Yeah, last year's grand final, perfect example.
Yeah.
The Swans were not in it.
Not in it at all.
And it's like, It's also at 4:30 our time, 2:30 over in Melbourne. So it's an afternoon game. You can make a day of it. And there's the rugby on after. Perfect timing. You beauty.
Exception.
Let's go. Odds on, betting recap, and then we'll wrap up and get out of here. Multiverse, I don't know if you... So,
Well,
Tottenham.
One of us did our jobs.
Tottenham did not do their job, I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, they did not. 2-0 down, half-time, scraped through a draw at the end.
Nah.
What happened to their defense? They're meant to be...
We talked about it last week.
Spurs.
They just did Spurs.
Their defense is not meant to be that shambolic.
And that is what I get for backing Spurs, and I apologise. And I will never do it again.
You know that the Tottenham win or draw would have been a play.
Mm.
But I had faith. I had faith in the $3 Spurs.
Yeah. Against the team who conceded one goal in the season.
First half.
And then, I mean, I was like, yo, well, we have bonus cash locked up, ready to go for the next multiverse. When I saw the Rams score against the Eagles, they were up. They were up good too, looking good. Eagles. Oh, I hate the Eagles so much, man. The tush push. They're just, everything about it. And I think this is what everyone felt with the Chiefs when they were winning.
Mm.
I'm feeling that about the Eagles. But plus 3.5. Cool. Eagles go and score a touchdown to lead by 1.
Mm.
All right. Plus 3.5. We are sorted here. Run a 2-minute drill, whether they get to go and score a touchdown, kick a field goal, or don't. We've covered 3.5. We're sweet. Go to set up for the field goal. Mind you, there'd already been a blocked one a couple positions beforehand. Blocked field goal, returned to the house. Touchdown, 33-26. Eagles win by 7. Worst bad beat I think you'll see all year on the NFL was Eagles plus 3.5.
That was tough.
Honestly, man, I was gobsmacked when I saw it.
Yeah, no.
Watching that live.
Genuinely insane. And then just go score the touchdown as well. It's,
Yeah, like a blocked field goal, all well and good.
it's a double whammy.
But the scoop and score, what an absolute joke. Anyway, so yeah, you did your job. Sunderland will draw.
Yep.
And then Canada over 24.5. It got off to a great start. Spurs letting us down, and then I thought we had bonus cash locked up, but not to be. We go again. How'd you go with your other punts?
Ethan Strange didn't play, so
No.
we to meet Gillon. Waikato plus 12.5. Lock.
Yeah.
Could have just had Waikato 1 to 12, really.
Yeah.
The NPC multi, as outrageous as it was, I think it was 4 or 5 out of 7. I think it was
Nearly there.
Auckland that let me down, and who was the other team I backed? At the start. It was an early loss for the NPC, but Waikato and Otago both getting out. $3 and $4. That would have been an insane combo.
Yeah. Oh, did we both back Hawke's Bay?
I think we did.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Really disappointing from Hawke's Bay, but Taranaki just fronted up. Zahan Sullivan doing everything he can in that team, eh? Still not enough. Anything else? No. The Man United to win, tick. Both teams to score, tick. Brian to score.
Brian to score.
Thanks,
That's
Sanchez for
that
ruining
is
your team's game and
gutting.
my multi.
Yeah. I didn't have a great week either, actually. The 40-20, sorry, my 50-22, I had the Black Ferns minus 2.5. I had Otago plus 10.5, so once again, going 1 for 2. My NPC multi was kind of close. What did I have? Let me find it. It was just here. Oh, that's not a good multi. 0 for 4. Oh, yeah, I went 4 for 7. Yeah, Hawke's Bay.
Funny.
Canterbury in there as well. And
Considering
Tasman.
we were different, we both end up 4 for 7.
Yeah.
Just that sort of weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we'll have another look next week. Anything else to add before we wrap it up?
Come on, Canada. Come on, Navajo Sterling. Come on, Carlos Orwig. Come on, the Brisbane Lions.
Come on, the All Blacks. Come on.
At $1.12.
Yeah, but they can't lose to Australia at Eden Park.
All right. Wallabies plus whatever then.
Wow.
Argentina plus 2, actually. Argentina $5. That is insanely insulting for Argentina. I get that it's the Springboks, but they have had a good championship. They'll come close. 18.5 points.
I think they will.
18.5 points.
I think they will come close with an 18.5,
Always
surely.
cannot lose 8.
No. On that note, we'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Because you said you're going to back the Aussies. Screw that.
I did not say that.